Welcome back to the Bears Baseball Network. We have the September award show as we take on the best baseball from September here in the Bears Baseball Network. And let's go ahead and jump right into it, starting with the four major awards, checking out the hitters and pitchers of the month here in September. And you see, we're going to go through each of these awards, talk about the runners-up, talk about the stats a little more in depth. But you see here, not real surprising names. No newcomers here. All of these guys have won a monthly award before. All four of these guys, veterans in the Bears, and all four of these guys doing monster things on the field. And let's go ahead and start with the hitter of the month here in the youth. It is Harrison Blaibom, a absolute monster month. This a guy, fifth time being named the hitter of the month. That is most of any Bear player, active or past. No player has been named the hitter of the month more times than Harrison Blaibom, his fifth time here. A monster month, a 1665 OPS, 3 home runs. But I'll tell you what, of all the award races, this one was probably the closest. When you look at the runner-up there, Lucas Kloster, a 722 batting average, 1753 OPS, 9 extra base hits. This guy was an absolute monster. And when you talk about, even third place Blake Nickerson, fourth place, Rudy Montenegro Langley, and you go down the line. I mean, this award race was very, very intense. Harrison Blaibom ended up taking it down. A very, very impressive month. This guy, when you talk about Harrison Blaibom, he is one of the best hitters of all time. He is already, at 14U, he's already the career doubles leader in the Bears organization. No player has had more doubles in a Bear uniform than Harrison Blaibom. This guy, a certain Hall of Fame career already, and he's adding to the accolades there with his fifth hitter of the month. Lucas Kloster continues to be one of the best hitters in the Bears this fall. And I think when you're talking about the MVP race for the entire fall, Rudy Montenegro Langley, Harrison Blaibom, and Lucas Kloster, I think, will really be fighting for that award as we go down the stretch of the season here. And I think Lucas Kloster can certainly do it if he keeps putting up numbers like this. Very, very impressive. And then Blake Nickerson, another top 3 finish in the Hitter of the Month award, just like he did in August. Obviously, these 11U Nickerson guys getting their first chase here to chase these awards, getting their first chance, and Blake Nickerson certainly not disappointing. Let's move along to the high school side of things with the high school hitter of the month in September, and it's Andrew Willeret, third time being named a hitter of the month. This guy, obviously one of the most decorated players in the Bears, a former Rookie of the Year, a former MVP, and a third time now hitter of the month. 500 batting average, led all high school players on that 18U scout team, a 1427 OPS, and 6 extra base hits. And you see second place there's Evan Lancaster, 3 homers in the month of September. This guy was the best power hitter, you could argue, in the month of September of all ages. Evan Lancaster, an absolutely monster month. And then Owen Wybrecht comes in, a 514 batting average. That was the best of all high school players in the month of September, a 1267 OPS and 4 doubles. Owen Wybrecht has been really the best hitter on that 15U Floyd team for a while now, and he continues with another strong month here in the month of September. Let's move right along here to the pitching side of things. The Youth Cy Young, it is Alex Vo doing it again on the mound. 22 strikeouts to 6 walks on the mound, a 3.07 FIP. Had some tough matchups this September. The ERA a little bit higher than normal for Alex Vo, but you can see there in the fielding independent pitching number, the stuff wasn't any worse. I mean, most impressive to me has been the walks for Alex Vo. The control has been impeccable. You see there on his player card, his BBN Stats player card, a 99 control rating, only 6 walks in 16 innings. This guy's control, which was really his weak point on the mound, has really become his strength. Very, very impressive month for our September Cy Young. Pitcher of the month, Alex Vo, for the second time. It is a rookie joining the top 3 here, Camden Kraft, and you see why. 11 innings pitched and 22 strikeouts, a 3.47 FIP. 22 Ks in 11 innings. This guy's striking out 2 batters an inning. Camden Kraft, I think, has future Cy Young written all over him. This guy just getting started his Bear development. Finally, a member here of the Cave, a member of Precision Pitching. I think this guy has a very bright future ahead of him in the Bears, and he gets his first real accolade here. He was on the All-Rookie team in August, but gets a top 3 shout for the Pitcher of the Month. Very impressive stuff for Camden Craft. And then Peter Rojek. You know him more as a hitter probably if you've been around the Bears for a while, but putting up some nice pitching numbers, a 1.85 FIP, 15 strikeouts in 8 innings. Very impressive stuff for Peter Rojek on the mound. Moving on to the high school side, the pitcher of the month for the high school Bears, it is Lucas Wilburn. He overtakes his teammate Mason Geddes, who's been really running wild on that award all season long. Lucas Wilburn, a former pitcher of the month. This is his second time winning this award, and you see why. A 1.06 ERA. This guy moved from majority pitching out of the bullpen in the summer. He's become a regular in the starting rotation this fall, and 24 Ks to 9 walks. This guy's been absolutely dominant. This guy was one of the best pitchers in the Bears a couple years ago, and he's really returned to form this fall. Absolute dominant stuff from Lucas Wilburn, pitching almost 20 innings in the month of September, which was most of anybody. Very, very impressive stuff for Lucas Wilburn. We got another Lucas and another rookie in second place here. It's Lucas Parrish. And you see the numbers there, 4-1 strikeout to walk ratio, an ERA under 3.5. And he has gotten moved to the scout team and has really come in and been arguably their most effective pitcher in the month of September. Very impressive stuff for Lucas Parrish. This is a guy who control is going to be his strength. But you see, not shy of getting strikeouts either. 16 Ks in the month of September in 12 innings. Very, very impressive stuff for Lucas Parrish. And then another monster month here in Madden Hammontree, a 17-6 strikeout to walk ratio, nearly 3-1, a 3.05 fielding independent pitching. His FIP, very, very impressive in 16 innings, led 15U Floyd. This is a guy who I think has really been plugging along all season, one of the most reliable pitchers in the Bears, and he puts up maybe his most impressive month yet. The strikeouts certainly are the impressive part for Madden Hammontree. This is a guy who's been a consistent strike thrower basically his entire Bear career, but now really picking up the strikeouts, showing he can be not just an innings guy, not just a reliable Saturday guy, but can be one of the most effective pitchers in the Bears. Very impressive stuff there for Madden Hammontree. Let's take a look at the September All-Stars. Some of the best players in the Bears here are 11U representatives. Of course, Blake Nickerson. We already talked about him in the September MVP race. Camden Kinsey. He's a guy who really you focus on his pitching more so, but a monster month at the plate. And same could be said with Jackson Frazier. These two guys, I would say more so known for their pitching, but both had big-time hitting months. Very impressive. If these two guys get going with the bats, this could be a very scary lineup in the next 12 months for this 11U Nickerson team. Scarier than they already are. This 12U Floyd team has really come along this fall in September. They won a tournament. They've had some very nice, impressive performances, and these are three of the guys why. Clay Leday has really come alive as one of the best players on this 12U Floyd team. This is a guy who is top 2 in all of these stats: batting average, OPS, doubles, and RBIs for 12U Floyd this fall. Very, very impressive stuff for Clay Leday. A guy you don't necessarily think of as a big-time power bat. He's been doing it with the extra bases this fall. Very impressive stuff for Clay Leday here in September. Wade Kiefer, a guy who, again, you kind of think of as a big contact hitter, going to have a high batting average, going to play great defense, but Wade Kiefer has been doing it with the power as well. Big-time doubles, big-time RBI numbers. And Benny Wanner, maybe the star of this team. His stats are good, but his stats do not even show how good he's been. He's had so many hard lineouts, so many balls in the outfield that have gotten caught. Very easily could Benny Wanner been in the MVP conversation in September. He was that good. Not even to mention his defense has been impeccable for Benny Wanner, and his pitching is coming along. He's really turned himself into a three-way contributor for this September All-Star team and for that 12U Floyd team. Lucas Closter, we talked about him, very close to being the MVP, but Hamilton Case was right behind him. He hit over 600 in the month of September. This is a guy who continues to show big-time power from not necessarily a big-time body. Hamilton Case has been one of the best hitters for that 13U Floyd team. And Owen Haynes, a mainstay on the All-Star team, he puts together another impressive month, both sides of the ball. Moving into 14U, Harrison Blabaum, Rudy Montenegro, Langley. I don't think they've left the monthly All-Star teams. They continue putting up big-time numbers, putting up historical numbers for this Burnsville squad. Very, very impressive stuff for them. And Alex Vo, another nice month here on both sides of the ball. Hitting, pitching, fielding, doesn't matter. Alex Vo's been very, very good. Talked about Madden Hammontree, probably the most explosive numbers he's put up as a starting pitcher. Quentin Choate does it again here on the All-Star team. This is a guy who big-time power, big-time potential, and starting to tap into that for that 15U Floyd team. And Owen Wybrecht, we talked about a top 3 MVP performance. Lucas Wilburn doing it again on both sides of the ball. A Cy Young performance on the mound and an MVP caliber performance at the plate. Lucas Wilburn, kind of like I said about Benny Wanner, the numbers don't do his hitting justice. He's had a lot of hard hit balls that have gotten caught, and you can see it with his chart the game win-loss record. He's winning nearly 75% of his at-bats, and that's very, very impressive stuff for Lucas Wilburn. Evan Lancaster, he was top 3 in the MVP. He comes here on the All-Star team. And Mason Geddes, probably around top 5 in both Cy Young and MVP. He's doing it all. The defense has been solid as well. Mason Geddes doing it all in the month of September. And finally, we have Landon Nickerson and the 18U Scout Team representatives. Landon was arguably the second best hitter on this 18U Scout Team. Big-time power numbers for Landon, starting to tap into that big power and putting up big numbers. Lucas Parrish, the pitching has been phenomenal. Probably the most reliable pitcher on that Scout Team roster this fall. And finally, Andrew Willerette, you saw him as the September MVP. He put up some big-time stats and is another member of the All-Star team. Moving into the all-rookie team, you're first talking about the rookie of the month. It is Lucas Parrish. Talk about the Scout Team rookie, the only rookie on the Scout Team going up there and putting up Cy Young caliber numbers. He is the rookie of the month here in September, with Miles Shawalker, the former number 1 prospect, the August Rookie of the Month. He comes in second place. He's still putting up big-time numbers for that 16U Floyd team. Looking at the rest of this squad here, Torrin Bursdale, I think, has become my favorite 11U rookie. This is a guy who I think is going to have a big future on both the pitching and hitting side, but especially the pitching. I think he could be a big-time contributor. I believe he just got his first start for that Nickerson team this past weekend, so look to continue to see him putting up impressive numbers as he continues his Bear career. Talked about Camden Kraft, a top 3 in the Cy Young. He finds himself in the all-rookie team once again. Camden Kramer, maybe the most impressive hitter from this 12U rookie class, and maybe a top 3 most impressive hitter this month of the rookies. Camden Kramer continues to put up good numbers at the plate. Jackson Etter and Brady Felton have both been big-time hitters for that 13U Floyd team. I think you love to see the rest of their game come around, but in terms of the offense, both these guys hit over 500. Both these guys are starting to put up power numbers, and Jackson Etter and Brady Felton, I think, are going to be long-time mainstays for that 13U Floyd team. Jacob Cope has come around very recently as one of the favorites among the coaches of these 14U rookies. I think the potential is immense. He's already started to tap into some numbers. This guy, I think, is going to be one of the big-time risers as we talk about going from 2025 to 2026. I expect to have Jacob Cope have a big-time offseason. And maybe the guy who's starting to become my favorite 14U rookie is Jacob Applehans. Big-time numbers on the Burn team, got him moved up to the Burnsville squad, and honestly, I think he's probably going to be a mainstay for the Burnsville squad for the rest of the fall. Jacob Applehans continues to put up big-time numbers. I think both offensively, defensively, and on the mound, I think he can be a contributor all sides of the ball for that 14U Burnsville team. Tanner Odell continues to put up good numbers here in the month of September. And I'll tell you what, Tanner Odell really starting to tap into his power. He's hit some big-time balls. I think his defense has come a long way, and I think Tanner Odell, it's only up from here. That's going to do it for the September awards. Take a look again at the award winners. Congratulations to all these guys, everybody on the All-Star team as well. It was a big-time month, and as we wind down the season here, we will have our award show for the fall coming at the end of the month, so I'm excited to bring that to you. But that's going to do it here for the Bears Baseball Network, and I'll talk to y'all next time.